Hey everybody, back with another video. More Super Pac-Man boards. I'm going to do 2 full sets. I have 2 full sets and 1 video board left to test and troubleshoot. So, don't know if this will be interesting or not. Definitely this board needs to be cleaned, but we'll see what problems we run into. So just do a quick overview. Pretty oxidized video connector. Looks like there's some type of jumper wire here, but that looks factory. I'm not sure. What rev is this? It's a Rev D. I don't know if I saw that on the other video boards. This is a Rev D board, and it does not have that jumper there between R50 and R52. That's strange. Nothing's really jumping out at me. I mean, these boards were connected, so I wouldn't expect any gouges or anything like that. The one thing is this ribbon cable seems like it's a little damaged or kinked right there. Might be a problem, might not sure. Resistor packs look pretty good. That chip looks pretty bad actually, but some corrosion and stuff like that. But let's power it up and see what we get. Alright, here we go. We got it to boot. And it works. Alright, nice. I was worried about this resistor pack right here. I can't even read what it is, but it's next to 4H because it's kind of folded over. But everything else looks pretty good. Just dirty. Alright, that's working. I'm going to take out the chips and obviously wash and clean the boards like I've done before. Give it a little bath. Clean everything up. Clean the chip legs. Dremel the connectors and stuff. I guess you could typically replace the power connectors if you want to. Here, Dremel's probably just fine. But I'm just going to Dremel them. I'm sure it's good enough. And you can put the oxid on it, obviously, and stuff like that. So, alright. Nothing to troubleshoot. Just gonna clean. Alright, got everything cleaned up. The boards are clean. Deoxid on the sockets. I did not clean the chip legs of the chips. I just put it back in there. I did Dremel the connectors there. Obviously, I can only get like really 2 sides of it very good, but much better than what it was, especially over here. Those are much better. Alright, so let's plug it in. And since this one was working, what I'll do is I'll show the I'll show the rack test and also coin it up and test some other inputs and stuff like that. So let's see, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Let's power up. Yep. Working good. So we're going to coin up a couple times. Now, one thing is, turn that down a little bit. Okay. One thing is, in Classic Arcade Repairs, Arcade Doc, and I exchanged some stuff on YouTube talking about this, but if you coin up like that, okay, but if you press and hold it, if I can do it, it'll make that noise like that, and it'll get frozen, and that's to actually prevent like coin stringing, when like the people used to coin and leave, the coin switch would activate for too long of a period, like there was a coin actually in the coin switch and it was activating for too long, it would basically shut the game down to prevent people from coin stringing, drilling a hole in a quarter and trying to get free games. But after you start a game, let me actually coin up, start a 2-player game, so we can verify that it switches to 2-player cocktail mode, because I have a cocktail mode pin on J2, this one grounded. I don't know what pin it is, like 15 or something. And I don't know if you can do the rack test in 2-player mode, but let's go to switch to dip 8, freeze it. Nope, it's got to be a 1-player game. All right, we'll reset. We'll start a 1-player game. And so what you need to do is after the game starts, you need to freeze it like that with dip switch 8. And then I think if you press the fire button, yeah. So it only does it in a 1-player game. And then it'll go through all the screens. You can actually jump ahead and play like the next, you know, I don't know, whatever, like some higher level. It also lets you see all the intermissions as well. So the intermissions are not frozen, but because I still have dip switch 8 on, it's not going to actually move the Pac-Man. And then you press the fire button or the speed button, and you'll actually go to the next screen. And I'm just going to show one more intermission here, and then we'll go on to our next board set. But this is also a good way to verify whether, you know, there's other character issues or like all the screens are working. So I guess you should probably do this if you're testing boards, probably. All right, but anyway, that's enough me talking and showing. This is another board set that's working perfectly. It's very clean, except for the chips. I didn't clean the chip legs, but other than that, everything else is clean and working. Sounds great and all that stuff. All right. This one is board number 2, and it is a little bit more interesting. I can already just once over, first off, I don't know how well this comes across on the camera, but very oxidized connectors there. Not great. Same with over here. Look how bad those are. The board's a little bit more rough of shape. I noticed there's a resistor pack here, RM12, that's cracked. Let's see here, 3M is not looking good, as you can see there. And I'll do a once, oh look, this is circled, 4H is circled. Somebody might have been troubleshooting this. When I was looking at, there's some scratch marks here. Let me lift the boards up. Very dirty. Right there, we got some type of damage going on right there. I don't know what's going on there. So I'm going to power it up and see what we get. Alright, I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't boot and we just get a frozen screen, because it's very oxidized, the connectors, and I'm not sure if we're going to get good voltage to the board. But let's go ahead and try. Oh, RAM 1, ROM. That was weird. Look how fast that comes up. So, alright, I'm going to clean the board, and then we're going to come back and try this again and make sure I got good power and stuff like that. Actually, I'll measure power here real quick. See if can you guys see that all right? Yeah, I think so. I can almost tell by the way my power supply sounds that it's working harder than normal. It does say 5 volts. 5.1. Interesting. That's a little high. Interesting. But we gotta fix those resistor packs and clean the board and stuff like that. Damn. Those dip switches were really tight. Oh, you know what? This one's missing C31 as well. Right there. That's why you got that noise. We saw that in another one. I think RAM 1 is over here on the video board, and I bet that little bodge job we had underneath it here might be part of the problem. But again, I'm just going to clean the boards first so I can actually see it and it's nice and clean. Alright, I have the boards clean, chips legs clean, sockets, put some deoxit on them, clean all the chip legs. I removed RM12. I don't think it's required to get this thing to run. There's a little bit of damage on those traces, but I think they look okay. Still missing C31. That's not required for it to boot anyway. Now, when I was cleaning the chip legs, this RAM at 2K, I believe, is one of the legs busted off. And there's another leg that's really weak. So this might have been RAM 1, I'm not sure. But let's power on and see what we get. Do I have anything wrong here? Make sure all my things are in correctly. Yeah, they're in there right. I cleaned up that trace that was underneath there and it does look okay. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, we got something different. I don't know if that's because of that. Whoops. That might be because of RM12. I'm not sure. So let me replace that and come back. I found a resistor pack there. Same issue. Just red screen. It says RAM 1 ROM. So it's almost worse off than what we had before. Interesting. Wonder if some of these chips are not good. Alright, I put in a working CPU board so I could just troubleshoot the RAM 1 error. RAM 1 is 2E, which is a 2016. I think that's the same as a 6116. Alright, and looks like we're booting. Still have some weirdness. Maybe. I gotta put my glasses on. No, I guess the video board's working. It was just 2E, so I need to get a replacement for that and then fix the chip leg on the other one probably. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. Cool. So easy fix 2E. Let me grab a memory CPU board. I'm just trying to do the easy things first. Cleaned up this little area. It was definitely burnt. I don't know if that's a 5-volt trace or ground. I should check, but clean that up right there. if you can see it. Put a new cap on in the audio section. I don't know why I've had so many that are missing that. That's kind of crazy. But let's power this thing up and see if it's better. That must have been our issue. Bam. That trace repair was bad. Just fixing the obvious stuff. So I had to, you know what was happening is I had that RAM 1 error, which was right here. And the short on over here, there was a short by RM4. And that might have caused that RAM at 2E to go bad. And so it was showing RAM 1, and then I replaced 2E, got it, you know, with a different CPU board, and it was working fine. Then I put this CPU board with that line shorted, and then it was reading RAM 1. It had that weird red stuff, but I could still see RAM 1. Thankfully, I didn't leave it in that condition long enough to ruin this RAM, so, because it was obviously shorted. Another working board. Did I fix 2 in this video? Well, kind of. Alright, I figured I had one more video board that had issues out of all the sets. So I have like a video board here. No, 3 CPU boards, a video board here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is the last board that I think has issues that I need to fix. And that's what we're seeing on the maze there. So basically some vertical lines in the maze or in the background, and some stuff going on in the sprites maybe, I'm not sure, but inspecting the board you can see that RM1 is jacked up, and it does seem to have a little bit of an impact if I mess with it, because I'm just kind of, does it have an impact? I don't know. Interesting. But first thing I'm going to do is, you know, obviously take out the chips, clean the board, and I'm also going to replace this RM1. RM2 looks messed up, but it's measuring okay. I might replace RM2 as well, because you can see it's kind of like folded over and bent or cracked right there. So I might pull those 2, but I think we have some chips going on. We got some troubleshooting to do here. Okay, got all the boards cleaned up, replaced RM1 and RM2 with some resistor packs I stole from a donor Big Event Golf, I think. I don't know. My big Event Golf, or whatever those are, keeps giving. Let's power it on. Oh, one of these pins, I think it might have been 3L. I'm pretty sure after I removed all the pins and I was putting it back in, one of these pins legs was folded up underneath of it. That could have been part of the issue. It's not, I don't know if it did it when it pulled it out or while I was handling it, who knows, but let's see what we get here. That looks a lot better. Bam. Perfect. Another working video board, and that didn't take much effort at all. Obviously, just observed the broken resistor packs and removed the chips. One of the legs was messed up, put it back in. Everything seems to be working fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come back, because we're going to do something special next. I'm going to convert one of these boards, not this board set. I'm going to convert a board set though to Pac Pal. There's a guy on. Alright, so this is the board set. It's working. This is the board set that I'm going to modify. It's one of the boards I fixed in one of the recent repair videos to run Pac Pal. And there's a thread on Clove where a guy named Vernon Brooks modified the ROMs for Pac and Pal. Pac and Pal or Pac and Chomp Chomp, or Pac-Man and Chomp Chomp, as well as those are the two versions. Pac and Pal, I think, was Japanese, and Pac-Man and Chomp Chomp used different sprites, I guess, and replaced Pal with a which starts with an M. I can't remember. With a dog, and that was released in the US, but it wasn't really widely released. It's the same board as a Super Pac-Man. So Super Pac-Man, what's that? Okay, Super Pac-Man can run Pac and Pal, Pac-Man and Chomp Chomp, and a game named Grobda or something like that. So I figured what I would do is convert one of these Super Pac-Man boards to Pac and Pal. And the way you do that is by adding an additional socket to 1D right here. And then you burn Vernon's ROMs, which replace 1B, 1C, and 1D. He patched the ROMs so that the dip switches would work correctly with Pac and Pal, because Pac and Pal has a different custom. I don't know where at, maybe at 4B. I didn't do that much research because he figured it out, but and I think it kind of converts like how the dip switches are it has to be a 4B, right? How the dip switches are being interpreted and stuff. So you burn those three from his folder, and he posts this on Clove. I'll link to it. And then you have to burn, some different graphic and sprite ROMs over here for 3F and 3C, and a different sound ROM at 1K, and different sound and video proms and stuff like that, sprite proms and all that stuff. So like for 4C, 4E, probably 3L, if I'm not mistaken, yep, and 3M. So I don't know. I'm going to do some more research about how much the proms differ from game to game to game. Hopefully it's not too different. But that's it. Let me replace these and see if we have Pac and Pal. I've never played the darn thing. Got all the chips in. Let's see if it works. Something's happening. Definitely looks different on the boot up. Oh boy. Bam. Something's happening. I need to adjust the dip switches. Let me do that because he lists out, Vernon lists out the dip switches and what they should be. Oh my gosh, that looks weird. Interesting. I guess, did they make this because Super Pac was bad, like wasn't a good game? Yeah, the maze looks very similar, obviously. So, just different gameplay and everything. Alright, I just hit the reset. I set the dip switches. Dip switch 4 and 8 should be... Oh, 4 and 8 should be on? Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, 4 and 8 should be on. Whoops. 4 and 8 should be on, the rest should be off, basically. 1 coin, 1 credit, 3 Pac-Man, rank A, blah, 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 RAM and ROM. Okay, that's the test screen. Yep, definitely different sounds. Well, that's the same. It's actually got more sounds. I guess it only goes in one direction. Alright. Wacky. So we'll coin up and start a game. Alright, this is Pac and Pal. I don't know how to play it. What? Alright. I might actually have to put this in my cabinet with my JAMA adapter just to experiment, but I have to wire up some more stuff. Do I have enough room on this video to show it in the cabinet? I think I will. Alright, I got it wired up with my JAMA harness in this, my little Taito JAMA cab that I've been using, but it's upside down, which kind of sucks, and I don't have the coin wired up either. So I need to swap yoke wires, and so let me do that and then come back. So we got it all figured out here, coined up. See if I can actually play this thing. Little shakes in the monitors because I probably don't have the yokes perfect. Hopefully there we go. Come on. I don't know, there's my little helper there, but I actually don't know how to play this game or what the objective is. Oh, I just died. And I think I can shoot or something. Let's see. Maybe if I hit Galaga or something? Crap. Yeah, I totally don't know how to play this game. I think in that yellow box is where it, so I have Galaga. Can I shoot? Oh, yeah. If you hit Galaga, then you can shoot like that, which is kind of cool. But you have to get Galaga first. Okay. Come on now. My yoke wires, I might not have them perfectly connected or something. Okay, so each one of those, I guess, gives me a different fruit. It's like a card. You turn the card over and it gives you a fruit. Okay, that gave me a key. Oh, crap. Oh, I suck. Sorry about that shaky image. I didn't really take the time to really screw with my monitor. Okay. I wonder if it's like a match game or something like that. Oh, my helper, my pal, actually had a fruit or something. Let me see if I can fix that shaky image. Let's try this again. I got it coined up and the yokes flipped around. Hopefully a stable image. And hopefully that's not too loud. These look like cards, and then when you flip the cards, you get like a cherry. Now, my little pal over there stole my cherry, and I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do here besides eat these things. Alright, and I think if you get a Galaga, then you can shoot. Oh, got my little key. They stole my... I don't know, is that Pac Pal working for me or against me? Watch. Oh, damn. Hey, I want my Galaga. Alright, finish the screen. I've never played this before. I mean, I played it right before I started filming but the monitor was shaking. So I got a strawberry. I just don't know if I get more points. Oh gosh. There we go. Oh. Oh shoot. Damn it. I didn't have the shooter anymore. I didn't have Galaga. So I couldn't really shoot. Stole my cherry. Here's my key. So what's the key unlock? No idea. So I guess the PAL doesn't... Oh. Oh, there's my Galaga. They stole it. Dang it. Damn. I have no idea what the strategy of this game is. Now, do I get the Galaga? No, just... Oh, yeah, I do. I'm blue. There we go. Interesting. Oh. It's like a little bone. What? Oh. I got unlucky, I guess. I love, like, discovering a game for the first time. Like, I have never played this game before today. So you have no idea what's going on. Whoa. Missed my turn. And my pal stole my thing. Oh, she stole it and took it back to the home base. Okay, Rally X. Oh, I got to blow some smoke. That is kind of fun, actually. I like how they integrated some of the other Namco games. Got my key. Yeah, I got it. What a trippy game. I'm trying to figure out if I actually like it or not. I don't know. I do like the fact they integrated other Namco, like, you know, elements into the game. You don't get that many points if you steal it back from her. Oh shit. And the key. Oh, perfect. I don't know what, do I get a bonus? 3,000. Extra guy. How am I doing on time? I guess okay. Oh, you can only have 2 things flipped at a time. I went over one of those 2 cards and then could not get a third. Playing with an 8-way joystick, so it's not quite as good as the 4-way. Shoot. I wonder how long I stay blue. There we go. I feel like I'm not doing bad for, like, really my second game ever. And we got a horn. No idea what's going on there. Pineapple. Oh, dang. That's it. Nice. Alright guys, that's it. Fixed some Pac-Man boards and got a Pac Pal up and running. And I think I'm going to stop the video here. And just maybe recommend you guys do something similar. And convert a Super Pac board and play something a little more interesting. Potentially, I guess. Cheers.